You're not fighting, but you're not connecting. You feel alone, even though you're married. You're carrying too much. Success, it feels good, but something at home is missing. You're not out of love with each other. You're just out of alignment. I know. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt and the chips too. And if that's you, stop and listen to this legacy lesson, because the truth of the matter is that high power, high influential couples, they don't fall out of love with one another. The marriage collapses because of the pressure. And you have the pressure because you've been building an engine, and one may feel that they're carrying more of the load than the other. I know. You can do the best that you can, and it still feels like it's not enough. And you can be doing all that you can, and it seems like the other one's never satisfied. And it's not that you don't love each other. It's not that you're not committed to success. It's that you've grown out of alignment with each other. Over-functioning, always going, always on. And then so much so to where when you get home, you're depleted. Emotionally neglecting the other spouse because you just don't have no more to give. Or it's too complicated and you don't even feel like going into it to even figure it out. So you just coast. You just coast. And you just hope that it's just a spell and you'll get through it. And a lot of times it does. And you do. And a lot of times you're coasting in that same scenario, and weeks have passed, months have passed, years have passed, and you're still functioning, but not in sync with one another. There's a role imbalance where one can be doing and giving and doing and giving, and you feel like the other one's just receiving and taking. That role imbalance, that pressure imbalance, it can be something. But I'm here to tell you, hope is here. You do not have to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Leadership is what you're in need of, and how to navigate these waters. Remember, your relationship is constantly moving. It's constantly moving. It's either moving toward oneness or it's moving toward isolation. You have to decide. When one partner becomes the carrier of the weight and the other one becomes the passenger, when one becomes or both become lonely and you're sleeping in the same bed, that's not success. You can have both. You can have success in your business and in your ministry. And you can have the love of your life full of joy and contentment without sacrificing wholeness of self. You don't have to give yourself away or sacrifice your wholeness to be successful. People who carry more emotional responsibility in your marriage. I want you to ask yourself this. Ask yourself this and ask your partner. Who's carrying more of the emotional responsibility in the marriage? Is it you? Is it your spouse? Or is it balanced? Or is it that you don't even know anymore? Put in the chat. Who is it? Who's carrying more of the emotional weight in your marriage or your relationship? Question number 2, and I want you to be honest. When was the last time you had a conversation with your spouse and it wasn't about logistics or the kids or business or the ministry or stress? When was the last time you had a conversation with your spouse and it wasn't about the things that kind of tie you together, but it was a connecting relationship? Put in there 1 week, 2 weeks, a month, a year. When was it? Now, I want you to be honest here. Question number 3 for you. Are you admired publicly but feel misunderstood by your spouse privately? Don't have to put that in the chat unless you want to. But if you answered yes to that, I want you to know you can have both. You absolutely can have both. I used to think that that I had to choose, but you don't have to. God would not call us to that which will destroy us. He expects us to honor our covenant in marriage and honor our covenant with Him. He expects that. He requires that. And He, being as gracious and merciful of a God that He is, He wants us to have abundant life and abundant living with each other. You don't have to choose. You can have both. I'm Candy Christophe, and your legacy lesson for today is ask yourself those 3 questions. See if you're in alignment. Start today having a conversation with your spouse so you can have both too. Share this message with someone who needs it, and tune in again next Tuesday for another legacy lesson. I'm Candy Christophe. Bye-bye for now.